Okay. Let's try this time around. Don't you just hate it when you upgrade software and you've got to redo everything? Okay, so let's try this one. Testing, testing. Okay, that's working. Ugh. Okay, it's working now. Everything's working. Yay! Ugh. Thank you for telling me that it's failed. It didn't work. Okay, but now the audio, the videos. Okay. You know what it was. Okay, so we should see. Okay, now here's the big question. After adding NDI, so I'm using NDI for my streaming media. And yep, okay, so it looks like it's working. Alright. Good. Okay, annoying as annoying as can be. Let me just make sure I've got live chat turned on. There we go, live chat's now enabled. So we should now be able to say in chat, hi. There you go. Alright, so welcome back, whoever's coming back. It's all working now. Anyway. So, let's do some arena grind. I just basically do the... Hello, AC, welcome back. The audio's now fixed again. So, yeah. Actually, probably you. So, welcome. Here's a question for you. Have you thought about the plot line around this month's event and potential future events? Pineapple. Okay. Because this month's event is called Prodigal Son, which refers specifically to the Strife character and his plot storyline arc in hey Grady, but Strife's storyline in the various mutant comics in the media. This is going back decades, but we're pushing it as a Jubilee event because that's the artwork you got on the splash screen with no Strife there. So I think there is I mean, I know there's a Morningstar plot coming sometime soon, but I think what's going to happen is that they might do an event later in the year tied around the Strife character, because in the comics Strife was involved with the Legacy Virus event, which in today's COVID world, etc., may not have been politically correct. So that's why they're pushing the Morningstar one. Do the group ones. Yep. And so what they might be doing is, in a future event, they may be doing the monthly quest around the legacy virus, and it's possible that the global node for the legacy virus event is for every fight a mutant you do with a mutant person on your team, they get a permanent charge for the rest of that path for every fight that decreases their special. Regular attacks will be fine, but the special will be decreased by 10% per charge, or 15% per charge as a global node to simulate mutants being impacted, depowered by the legacy virus. I think that is going to be a event in the future. But that's just me. I'm hoping this sounds good now. So, yep, bleeding. Otherwise, how are you two everybody else going? How are you going, Grady and AC? Because I've done the Legend events, I've done the Legend attempt, I've done the Cavalier. I completed offline the Uncollected. And right now I'm just doing auto fights on the way to work on the train for doing the basic event. Yeah, I read the comics. I actually collect comics. Welcome all. You just missed all my discussion about what Strife means for a future coming event. Because I won't say stop. Be wary of ranking up. Hey, vegan. Be wary of ranking up mutants. I mean, yeah, they're great, but I'm going to guess that an upcoming monthly event will introduce the legacy virus. And I believe that will be a new global node that for every mutant fight in a path, that mutant gains a permanent charge that decreases their specials. But that's just my opinion. Going well, Coop. I still collect comics. I measure my comics not in numbers, but in cubic meters. I just take a tape measure to the stack my comics, my comic boxes, and measure it up to see how many cubic meters. Oh, Marvel is still better than DC. I'll tell you right now, DC's been rebooted again. It's crap, but there's some really good off mainstream comic series. I mean, obviously, for example, yeah, it's DC. Why the Last Man is a great one. Saga is really good. So, no, Batman. DC has just done a reboot again. They had the New 52. They're doing Forward to the Future right now. They've had Flashpoint. Image is good. Yes, there's some good Image series as well. The Sandman related stuff is very good. I'm really liking that. Let's put in I'm Patriot, might as well. So, but yes, thank you for coming and joining and saying hello. Thank you for the raid. I'm just doing some grind. Thank you, Lawrence. But there's some really good other comics. I really recommend some other good ones out there. What other good ones are out there at the moment? Oh man, I've been reading a few of them. I mean, I've also seen the new WandaVision. WandaVision's good. And of course, the use of the new Loki one with the Time Variance Authority and Owen Wilson, absolutely great. Yeah, Doomsday, no, it wasn't working. They tried to fold the Watchmen into DC mainline, and it just didn't work. The problem is they haven't got a good overall art director, and they haven't come up with any significant new champions that have engaged the public. You look at Marvel. They've done Venom, they've done Carnage as villains with their own mainline storyline. But then they brought in Kamala Khan. Marvel's brought in Kamala Khan. Whereas, and they brought in Miles Morales and a few of the others. Spider-Gwen. And they've done a very good job. DC don't have a lot of investment in new content. Come on. There we go. No. Oh good, he can get a bleed. And if by the end of this stream exactly, you know, the Watchmen was, you're right, primarily a commentary on the superhero tropes being gods as opposed to humans with flaws that have extra abilities. Marvel, for the most case, apart from Hercules and Thor, have recognized that humans have frailties, humans make mistakes. And DC just doesn't want to do that. So, yeah, look at all these great heroes I need to rank up. Thank you for the sub, vegan. So, but yeah, Marvel's good. We'll wait and see how the new Marvel cinematic universe into the TV universe goes, because I did like Jessica Jones. I'd really like the Daredevil on Netflix, and I'm disappointed that Marvel is not pushing the whole recognizing that. Hey, Soul. Welcome. Now, someone said earlier... Where's my mouse? Sorry, something's in the way of my monitor and I'm trying to click out the thingos. The Disney Plus, I mean, I'm really looking forward to Loki. But coming out this week, I believe, is You came for Coop. Cool. But the one that's coming that's not Marvel, and it's all based on an original comic, I don't know if it's Image. It might be an independent... Oh, crap. What's happened? Something's gone wrong. Is there a problem with the stream? Because it's saying there's a problem with the stream health. You're not currently receiving or sending data. Okay. You getting anything? Okay, it's coming. Okay, strange. Okay, well, I think everything's back again. Alright. Yeah, well, right now, I'm not using an Elgato. I'm using NDI, which is what I use for my Cavalier 100% live stream that I did last week of 8 hours. Thank you for all those who came last week. And when I rechecked my live stream results afterwards, I did notice that there were frame lag, but it wasn't in YouTube. It was actually from my iPad to my streaming box. And it turns out that because I'm using software rather than an Elgato capture card. And oh, I can use you. Yep. Who else? Elsa or there we go. Oh yes, yeah, it'd be good if Charlie Cox was Australian. Yay, go for it. But yeah, I've noticed that the NDI thing, which is software capture, might have some bugs in it. So I'm going to do a report to the vendor of the app, because it's a $15 app, 15 Australian dollars. Yep, there we go. So yep. Has anybody else seen the recent permastun build that someone did with regards to Thor Jane Foster? Because someone did a Winter Soldier permastun with Jane Foster and a white Magneto, 2 Hawkeyes and a Quake. And basically perma-locked Winter Soldier on roll. And I need some healing potions, so I might do a fight of roll with Aegon. Do a full round of Aegon into roll, get some healing potions, stock up. There we go. Done. Oh yeah, if Kamala gets a buff, great, but Marvel as a company is willing to try new content, new concepts. Sorry if I'm playing badly, but this is just arena, it's not, content. And basically I'm just trying to get to 35,000 points just to get the minimum, because I'm just going for the minimum to get. I'm not pushing for all the milestones, I'm not pushing to get the heroes, because what is it this week? It's Cable. I have Cable already, so let's just, if we go to mutant, sort by name, right, I've got a 5 and 6 star Cable duped already, and 125 star and a 20 star 6 star, so I don't need Cable. I'm just pushing the arenas so that my figures count in the total calculation, so that more people get it. So actually, what the hell, I can do arena anytime. Let's do a Realm of Legends fight. Yep, I haven't moved, so let's get out of there. Tell you a joke. Oh. Alright, here's a joke. What was last year? Yeah, I can get a joke. What the joke is, what was last year? No. Last year has a name. It's called... Last year was hindsight, because hindsight is always 2020. Is that a dad joke for you? Or is that a Christmas joke? I know it's a really bad joke, but it's technically a joke. It only happens when referencing 2020. Okay, so we're going to do a roll run with Aegon. We want Angela. From Angela, we want Nick Fury. We want Quake. And we want Heimdall. Or do we want Thor? I might go Thor. Yeah, I'm going to go Thor instead of Quake. Alright. So yeah, there you go. There's another good joke. There's another good joke I heard. What was it? Last night I dreamed I was swimming in an orange ocean full of bubbles. But it turns out it was just a fantasy. Or a sea of Fanta. No, actually, well, I know I could kill Fury first. But I'm just after the 10%. Yeah, what the hell? Let's kill Fury first. And for all of those, actually, let's just die. It's going to take me a while to die. Yep, fantasy. Orange ocean. See, I don't have Nick Fury on a 6-star yet, so I'm still using him as a 5-star. Welcome, Cataclysm. You just missed the jokes we've been telling. So now he becomes a... Yeah, see, Heimdall was kicking in there. We're doing a run on Realm of Legends with Aegon. It's actually, I think, the same team I used when I was doing my Labyrinth runs. Alright, so... Very nice, very nice. But it's actually, I'm really enjoying the fact that I'm now back in the office again. Okay, this part is a long, boring part where I'm getting my combo up. So, yep. And just do a whole lot of parries. I prefer doing SP1s because it gives me more combo. So anyway, it's here in Australia. It's about 11:30 in the morning on a Saturday morning. we go. Lock that. I really can't dex Winter Soldiers as SP2. SP1 I can dex, not a problem, but it's not the SP2 because of the number of hits. I've tried a lot of times, I just can't get the deck mechanism working properly. And shortly I'll be dashing back to get my Heimdall charges. Heal up a bit. See, I can dex that one, not a problem. Okay. See, I like that. Nice big chunky hits. I also have done this with Domino and Archangel. See, that's, you've got to love Aegon on his ramp up. There you go, nice 195 combo. $210 combo, which should make it about, what is it, 170, 165 carryover combo. So let's have a look. 159 carryover combo. That's pretty good. So hopefully, end of this one, I should be about 300 carryover combo. Maybe 270. There we go. Cool. So yeah, just farming some healing potions. Enjoy your gym. Stay healthy. And stay wise. Come on, throw your SP2. There we go. Got to get that fight in somehow. Alright, I'm going to be putting in the dash back, heal up very shortly. You really got to like that Heimdall synergy, especially for the heals. The key issue is not to slip. There we go. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get that, oof, I might only get another 70 or 80 combo on this one to carry forward. So any other questions about Australia? I mean, yes, we had the fires last year. It's only been about a year since we actually had the fires, so... Okay, this is the fun one. What are we up to? Oh, 279. Okay, that's good, because that means I'll be able to get straight into the 300 combo critical hit buff. Uh-oh. Oh no, I'm hitting like 13,000 per hit. No. Isn't that terrible? Come on. There we go. Some bleeds. There we go. Cool. We've got the... Yep, there's those Furies. And look at that bleed. Nice 2k bleed. Just what you want. There we go. Much nicer. 80 hits to take him down. And I took 2 hits. So I'm happy with that. Now the Rhino is one of the ones that mildly annoying because he can proc that unblockable on a distant heavy or distant medium, sorry. So there's a whole mechanism to fighting the Rhino in that you've got to stay in close combat. There we go. Hey, Woogie Boogie, how you going? We're just doing some grind and doing Realm of Legends, just to farm some healing potions with Aegon. So yeah, it's fun. Look at that, 50 hits and he's already below 40%. Oh man. You know what the problem's going to be? I'm going to get to the end boss Hulk with my Aegon and still not have 999 combo charge. Despite the fact it's a 200% a 200 sig Aegon, I'm only up to what? 393 combo. Storm's one of my favourites to fight because it's actually fairly easy to dodge her specials. Like so. And that was the SP2. See? Nice SP1 dodge. There we go, some nice parry there. Uh-oh. This is not good. Come on, throw your SP. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay, let's get some healing in. Gotta love that healing synergy from Heimdall. Okay, this is good. Because I'm doing class disadvantage, I'm getting the whole extra points for combo. Come on, there we go. SP2, not a problem. Cool, there we go. Done. So far, I think 2 hits from Juggernaut. So it's been pretty easy. Okay, where are we up to? 483 combo. Slowing down. I like fighting vision. His SP1 is so dodgeable and so is his SP2. It's skill. It's not great skill, but it's a skill. Uh-oh. I didn't want to do an SP3. And no, I'm not running S masteries, I'm just running regular masteries. So I can throw my special 1s and special 2s. There we go, get all those extra hits in for the combo meter. Throw that SP2, come on, throw it. There we go. Good. One of the best ways to farm those healing potions you need, rather than opening crystals. Okay, I've got to dash back now and take the heals. There we go. Nice 110 combo. Which gets me another 75, 80 onto my combo meter. Black Panther is actually probably the easier one because both his SP1 and SP2 are melee, not ranged. So it makes it easier. So yeah. Like so, you just dodge out of the way. Basically, I'm just doing about 1% of damage per hit. So, yeah, it's nice. Just under 1% currently. Of course, the next one is, of course, Scarlet Witch, so that can potentially have some problems. Okay, let's heal up. Get the healing in. There we go. Perfect. Combo of 100. So I'm getting 75. More combo meter. It's also helpful that Aegon was recently fixed when they broke him again. So what are we up to, number? 645 combo. Not a bad. But I still might not make 900 by the time I get to the final boss. So there we go. She's go. Put some bleed on her. But because both her attacks are ranged, you got to dodge them. There we go. Some bleed on her. Get some healing in. There we go. And she's down. 77 hits. With putting 2 bleeds. So that... Okay. I don't know if I've got enough to trigger the 703. Might be problematic. I just can't throw specials because specials allow Wolverine to heal. As long as I'm hitting criticals, I can reduce his ability accuracy to stop generating a heal. So yeah, we get a nice little fight in here with Wolverine. There we go. So far he hasn't procced the heal, which is good. Go. A bit more healing for myself. And, oh good, we've got the Unstoppable proc. Cool. And next time I'm definitely checking my stream audio because I upgraded OBS before starting the stream and it screwed the audio, so I think I fix it somehow. What are we up to? This is the second last fight, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to get 999 combo by the time I hit the Hulk. Now I prefer his SP1. Because I don't like trying to dex his SP2 because it's a multi-hit ranged attack. Come on. And this is why I would have preferred Dazzler to be brought into the game, because Dazzler can tank Black Bolt's SP3. It's like, goodbye Black Bolt. Come on, throw your SP1. There we go. And no, so far I haven't used, apart from Juggernaut, the whole take a hit to stack some Furies. See, that's what his SP1's like, and it's, oh, sorry, SP2. There we go. Could block a few more specials for power, then just keep spamming SP1s. Yeah, I could. I mean, I've got the heal, so... There we go. So much hits, okay. 86 combo, so I've got about 60 combo of that on top. So yeah, I'm not even 999. Ooh, Kitty Pryde between Colossus, Wolverine, and Storm. Yes. Yes. There's not many other options there between the three of them, because you got the romantic from Colossus, the female mother figure from Storm, and the male mother figure from Wolverine. There's not pretty much no other X-Men that has that association. You've already got Magic, so it's not that. $827 combo. Come on, hit me. Good. There we go. There we go. Come on, hit me. Good. Good. Get it? Got it. I'm just glad they got Jubilee. And I do have the first appearance of Jubilee in comics, which is when the X-Men were based in Australia in the Northern Territory. And he's down. So I've got a whole bunch of healing potions. That's cool. Okay, so let's continue with the arena grind. And I've got to do some AQ because it's AQ. And I do have an assigned path, so... And this is my AQ team. Because I have path 1 in the second stage. I used both my rank 3 6 stars in AQ. And he's down. Oh god, no, that was evil. It was absolute evil. And yes, I did. He was always Canadian. Even when he first appeared in Hulk 181? 180. 181, 182, and 183. I actually have, because there was a 3-parter where Wolverine appeared in Hulk, which is the first appearance ever. He appeared in the last panel of the Hulk on 181, I think it was. The full fight with the Hulk in 182, the Hulk 182, and then I think the first 2 pages of 183 where he was recalled back to Canada. Yeah, for the time, I mean, yes, okay. For the time, decent animation. There you go. And this is what I'm hating. It just crashes out any time. You want a good movie and or TV series, but it was a good movie, and it was practical effects, no CGI. Tremors had Kevin Bacon and Fred Ward in it. Absolutely great movie. And they made 6 sequels: Tremors 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, plus a TV series. It's absolutely good series. Okay, let's just throw these in the help queue. Of course, Doctor Who. You know, I'm a big Doctor Who fan. And Babylon 5. You want a good series? TV series? Babylon 5. It was written by J. Michael Straczynski. And then after he left Babylon 5, which he did for 5 seasons plus 1 spin-off, for a season of a spin-off, he went and worked for Marvel. And he was instrumental in some of the plot changes and retconning Spider-Man. Okay, so we want... because there were some really good retcons they did for Spider-Man, you know, a while ago, that actually deserve the name retcon. Unlike DC. We're not going there again. We're not going to go DC bashing. But DC needs to be bashed. Now, if you want another good TV series, on Amazon, I believe it's at the moment, is Truth Seekers. Really good. Come on, try your SP1. SP2, sorry. There we go. Oh yeah, 181. Worth a lot of money nowadays. Alright, next Christmas or next birthday, say, Mum, you know that thing you wouldn't let me buy ages ago because it was too much? This is what it's worth now. But if you want to read a really good comic, online, it's free. It's a web comic. And it's really good. It's been going for more than 20 years. Come on, get the bleed in. Yes, we did. Good. There we go. It's called Girl Genius. And they do 3 pages per week, Monday, Wednesday and Thursday, or Friday. Oh, you love the... Yeah. Yeah, trades. I got... My trades are up here. You can't see them off the side. But I got my trades. I got trades of Why the Last Man. Really good series. And trades of Cerebus the Aardvark. Which is also a very strange but good series. Because you need someone like Straczynski to do... Now, if they could get Straczynski to go to DC, I'm sure he could revamp DC, some of those titles. Absolutely amazing. I mean, just think what Straczynski could do with The Flash or Teen Titans. I doubt they'd let him touch, you know, Superman or Batman. But yeah, he would do some really good work on DC and it would really prop them up. But did you ever watch Babylon 5? Oh yeah, definitely. Hickman's real good. But did you ever watch Babylon 5? And how good Straczynski's writing with making Chekhov from Star Trek, the original, into the villain that you actually want to win. Because Walter Conning's villain in Babylon 5 as Alfred Bester was one of the best villains that you actually have sympathy for and you like, and you can understand his point of view. Come on, throw your SP. Come on, throw it. Come on, throw it. Man, why won't you throw it? Come on. There we go. The reason why I mentioned Babylon 5 is Mira Furlan, who played Delenn, died this week, I think. She passed away. Oh, okay, I've made the unlocked. She was a great actress. Okay, now see the 4-star. Because I'm just after the unlocking the minimums for each of the arenas. Okay, actually, let's use the... Where's Blade? There's Blade, where's Ghost Rider? Yes. Yeah, the Squadron Supreme reboot was very good as well. Pity they didn't do the whole... Let's put you down there. I mean, we've only seen, what, one thing out of the Squadron Supreme in contest, which was Hyperion. All those other characters from Squadron Supreme haven't shown up in contest. So... And they've just started printing the next... I don't know if it's a reboot or back issue. I think it might be a reboot or retcon reboot of the Eternals in print format. I think to tie in with the upcoming Eternals movie as part of the MCU Phase 5, whatever the current phase is. Yeah, but they didn't. They went with their other C group team, which was Guardians of the Galaxy. And remember, Hyperion is pretty much too much like Superman. Being invulnerable, flight, super strength, heat vision. So there might be too much bleed over. And now we've got the whole weight about mutants coming into MCU. So that's going to be fun. Okay, who do I want next for the next group? You, and... Who can we grab? I want Quake, because Quake gets saved for that. Actually. No. Oh no, in fine. I did recently watch on Netflix season 3 of Disenchanted, made by Matt Groening, Not bad. Not bad. I did enjoy it. I mean, it wasn't as good as the first time around, but still good. Oh, fruitcake. No, I can still do that. Haven't watched that yet. It's on my to-do list. Truth Seekers is the one I'm really liking recently. Yes, I agree that in her, because Vision wasn't revived as the anti-snap. There we go, I've got the charge. Let's get that charge up. Come on, give me another fight. Yes, that's what we're after. There we go, we got that. I believe because Vision wasn't revived as part of the anti-snap, and same with Grief, she creates a fantasy world of herself using her abilities, which are sort of like the Infinity Stones. And because of the premise that Infinity Stones can never be truly destroyed, they can only be changed their form, she will reconstruct or reconstitute an Infinity Stone as part of this, and as part of the Backlash, mutants will be introduced, and they'll get Vision back, and it may introduce the multiverse functionality, or at least be a crack into the multiverse. Now, I don't know if you missed it earlier, but with the current event in MCOC, and then enters DS2. Who's DS2? Yes, yeah, Doctor Strange 2. Yes, you're right. DS2, Doctor Strange 2. She's in that as well. So it might be bleeding into that, because they did that with S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. had some, but not as a primary entry point into the movies. It was referenced only. But because it's on Disney, they can blend it into the movie much more easily than they can with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and with better secrecy. So, you, and how are you? No, you, Drax. Yes. No, the big twist I'm waiting for is Loki. Big twist. That's my one. I want Loki. I want to see what they do with Loki. Let's get some bleed. Yep. But apart from that, what else have we got coming up? We've got Loki. We've got Winter Soldier and the Falcon. Or is it the Falcon and Winter Soldier? I can never remember which order they go in. Go. Yeah, I've got all these great heroes that I need to learn how to use. There we go. What else have we got going on? Ah, no. He gets caught up into the TVA, which is a time variance authority, basically time cops. And I think he gets recruited by the TVA to fix a number of flaws in history caused by abuses of time travel. Not just event endgame, but other abuses. Because the Time Variance Authority is basically the Time Cops. They were introduced as part of, and mostly prominent in the Fantastic Four. Because it was all tied around the Fantastic Four, Doctor Doom in his temporal platform, and Kang. I think they will trail Kang, like they did with Thanos. We might see him in periphery. We might see him only mentioning. Like they'd mentioned in Winter Soldier, Captain America and Winter Soldier, they referenced Doctor Strange. Right? And we had Doctor Strange, 4 years later? Right? They hadn't even cast Benedict's. Both of them. I'm thinking they will do, you're right, they'll do something about mentioning Kang, but won't actually get there. Okay, and where is Venom? There we go. Okay. Yeah, we can't bleed Mega Red. So yeah, it's interesting. But as I was saying before, what do you think if they're gonna, because they did I know they're doing a Morning Star event during the year. Come on. But I think there's going to be within the next couple of months, a mutant event tied in with Strife and following the legacy virus thread from the comics that involves Strife. And I think for the legacy virus, they'll put a global node on that. For every fight in the storyline path that you do for the monthly event, and every fight you do with a mutant, that mutant gets a permanent for that path debuff that reduces by 10% per debuff the rest of the specials. So you have to mix and match your team or come in with a non-mutant team. So, because my go-to team is basically Domino for clearing the lower level content. But if I can't use Domino, I'll have to use another team. And it'll probably end up being Spidey or someone like that. Or Captain America Infinity War. Okay, we need 150 for this one, I believe. Domino, where is she? Domino, and where's the Red Hulk? So that's my theory, that there is going to be a legacy virus event in Marvel Contest of Championing sometime soon, probably in the next 2 or 3 months. And they might introduce as a non-playable boss yeah, Sparkles is good, but non-player boss like they did with the Scarlet Witch and the Spider-Ham event. They will introduce Strife's sidekick, the symbioid android, android symbiote of Zero. And that was the actual name of the bot in the comics, Zero. There's not a lot more mutants they could introduce realistically into Marvel Contest of Champions. I think they're going to be doing a lot more science and tech ones. We haven't even got Ironheart yet. Riri Williams. They haven't introduced her in Marvel Contest yet. I'm sure that's going to come soon. Cool. There we go, get the bleed on. And she's dead anyway. It's coming up to, it's actually just after midday for me, it's 12:15. Let me just have a drink because I'm getting a bit thirsty. Thank you. What else have we got to use? Ah, that's right. We're going to use you and you. I don't have you yet. Yeah. Wolverine will do. Captain Sparkles, yes. Yeah, she's nice. I just like using Wolverine, not Wolverine, Domino. Parry heavy. It works for 95% of the content, and the other content, the 5%, usually is like Corvus, Ebony Maw. So just use your Red Hulk. Kang. Are we talking old Kang or young Kang? Because you've got the whole Iron Lad, who was young Kang before it became old Kang. But for Kang, oh. I know it's a controversial for old Kang. Bruce Boxleiter. I think he would do very well as old Kang. He's got the presence, he's got the voice. And Bruce Boxleiter does have the very good, because he was in Scarecrow Mrs. King, he was in Heroes, he was in Babylon 5, he was also in a couple of recent TV series as well. So Bruce Boxleiter as old Kang. See, now, there's a character I don't think they'll put in as a rank 6 anytime soon, is Quake. Who else? Another choice for Kang. English, okay. Anthony Head, or Anthony Stewart Head. He played Giles in Buffy. He was also in Warehouse 13 as the villain. Very good actor. And very good voice. Let's do Schoolgirl. Where is my Sentinel? Okay, go through Sentinel, and let's throw in Mordo. No. No. Void. No, not Void. Kingpin. No. Nightcrawler. No, Cable. Oh, okay. You're talking about no, Laurie. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. The House MD, who played House. Yes, he's also another good actor, and his accent is totally. He can get his accents on because he's English, but he did that American accent for House so well. Yes. That would be another good one. I don't remember his name either. Because his partner from England, when they were partners as a team, was Fry. Stephen Fry. And I'm thinking Laurie? I can't remember either. Let me have a quick look. Okay, House MD was played by Hugh Laurie. Hugh Laurie was House. Yep, Hugh Laurie. Okay. Oh, cool. Good choice. Yes. He would be really good as Kang, but what else would he be good as in the Marvel? In MCU, both as a mutant, maybe in the Fantastic Four? Oh, man. Hugh Laurie would play a brilliant Magneto. Yeah, good at Mr. Fantastic, but I think he'd play a better villain as Magneto. Or maybe House of M Magneto. What else? Who else? Well, I think he's got no choice to bring at least Negasonic because of Deadpool. And probably Colossus again because of Deadpool. As for Professor X, I have to say, I didn't like McAvoy when I first saw him, but he did grow on me. He did engage me, and he did challenge me to think Professor X other than Patrick Stewart. And I think that was the important part. Okay, so I've met the requirements for that one. See, I'm only just doing the minimum to get the first milestone, and that's it. To qualify for milestones. McAvoy, though, yeah. I think Feige might have to accept casts like Wolverine, obviously. Deadpool, obviously. It also comes back down to Patrick was perfect, yes, at the time, for the time. But as for the original cast of the X-Men, are you talking about the characters or the actors who played the characters in the movie? Okay, the problem's going to be those actors may have had clauses to do X number of movies, but those clauses also, the characters have to come back, yes. Those actors, those clauses for X number of movies also have X number of movies in a given time frame. And if those movies aren't filmed or started production within that time frame, their contracts are null and void. Or the contracts are usually ones that have to say, if it's longer than this time frame, in other words, typecasting, you have to pay us extra. Because you've got the whole typecasting laws in America, or actually in a lot of the filming countries. Not the typecasting laws. Screen Actors Guild. They've got the whole typecast as part of various contracts. But look, you've got Marsden, who was a Cyclops at one point, but he was also in Sonic the Hedgehog. But I mean, look, you got Elizabeth Munn, who played Psylocke, and she gave up the role of, what was it, Rogue, because she didn't like it, and she took Psylocke instead. And Psylocke ended up being a joke. Yeah, he'd be great as an old man Logan. But you can guarantee that if he has Deadpool and Wolverine in the same movie, he will be making joke after joke through the fourth wall about it. About it not being Hugh Jackman. Guarantee. I mean, Logan the movie, when it was doing Old Man Logan babysitting Professor X, that was, look, that was a great movie. It's the first time I ever heard Johnny Cash singing Hurt, doing a cover of Hurt. I didn't realise at the time it was Johnny Cash, and only like in the last year that I saw Johnny Cash on reaction videos for the Hurt cover, and it, when I watch it again myself, it brings me to tears. If you haven't seen Johnny Cash and hurt. It's, look, you watch that and you will cry. Watch the music video all the way through, and it's like you'll be crying. It should have won that year's prize award at the Grammys. But it didn't. I think Bieber won against Johnny Cash. That was a disgrace. Cool. What else? Trying to think, there's some other good actors out there. Okay, let's grab. Yeah, let's grab those ones. Now, you see, with the multiverse coming in and bringing in mutants, then you also have to bring in, you have the ability to bring into Guardians of the Galaxy. Yep. New Wolverine. I would really prefer they would actually get a Canadian. That'd be great. But I don't know any good Canadian actors. But what I was saying was, bringing in the mutants would also bring in the Shi'ar, and that would then expand the Guardians of the Galaxy to include the Shi'ar as one of the regions they would be crossing over into, and would also introduce the Starjammers. And given that Captain Marvel once travelled with the Starjammers as binary in the Marvel comics, they could have Captain Marvel crossover with Shi'ar and Starjammers in it. Kit Harington, I've seen him somewhere, and I don't know. I think he'd be all right. I think they need to go for an unknown. And for example, like Hugh Jackman was pretty much unknown in the US prior to Wolverine. I think he did 1 or 2 movies that had US syndication. Yeah, look, Tom Hardy's owned Venom. And I have to say that Jay Leto? He's doing very good, because all the trailers I've seen of Morbius looks really good. Oh my, I just had a really, really good thought. I don't know if you remember them, they're Australian. The Daddo brothers. Cameron Daddo and his Lockie Daddo, and there's like 3 or 4 different Daddo brothers. They're all in TV and movies. Cameron Daddo was in a movie called FX, Murder by Illusion, along with Brian Dennehy. No, he wasn't. It was Brian Dennehy and a different Brian, an Australian Brian. But they had FX, Murder by the Illusion, Daddo, Daddo. They did FX Murder by Illusion, the TV series, which was a spun-off from the movie, and they couldn't get the Australian Brian to reprise his role. So they got Cameron Daddo, and they cast the Australian Cameron Daddo as the role of Brian Dennehy. Brian Brown, that was the Australian name, Brian Brown. Brian Brown's role as a special effects guy in the TV series. But Cameron Daddo's brothers, they're all in TV and movies, and they all look similar. I mean, they're not twins. I mean, they're a few years apart. But with some tweaking, makeup, etc., you could have the Daddos play Madrox, the multiple man. And each of the multiple would be played by a different Daddo brother with a different person, with the minor change in personality, which would reflect the minor change in appearance. I think Daddo as Madrox, the multiple man. Now, Daddo's are Australian, Madrox was Scottish, so you might have to do some accenting there. But yeah, Cameron Daddo, Lockie Daddo, there's a third Daddo brother that was in TV, but I'm not sure what his name was. But yeah, the Daddo brothers are called. They would play Madrox really well. Next team. Well, let's do a Guardian one, actually. Where is... There he is. Man. No, not Man Thing. I want Sasquatch. Filter by Mystic. Where's my Sasquatch? There we go. And... yeah, Hulkbuster. Why not? But yeah, he would play a very good Madrox. And I do have to say, I really enjoyed Madrox and Multiple Man as the detective series he did in X Factor. When I think they did X Factor Spin Up number Volume 3 or Volume 4, when he was running a detective agency along with Rain, M, and Guido. Strong Guy. I love that name. I love the name of Guido. Strong Guy. He's absolutely brilliant. I mean, obviously, if he was still alive, Andre the Giant would have to play Guido. Yes. The actress from Queen's Gambit, yes, she would play that very well. Although she might play Moria good as well. Oh, was she playing Magic in the New Mutants movie? Oh, okay. I didn't recognise her. What else? or if you didn't like Madrix not being played by actual twins, using the Dado brothers as Cyclops and Havoc brothers. Oh, I can do those two, and let's put it to hold. I did watch the New Mutants movie over the Christmas break, and I thought it was very well done. Oh, not again. Considering they were mostly adapting the New Mutants Spirit Bear storyline. Yes, Jessica would play it very well. Jessica, yep. As an adult one, yeah. I'm just trying to think who else. And who's not dead. Because you've got a lot of actors that are dying right now. Because they're getting old. Yep, I've got to move in AQ. Oh, someone popped a Red Skull. I'm sorry to hear that. That hero usage is almost finished. Ooh, who else? See, Corvus just clears AQ really quickly. Who else for casting? Yeah, it's always a good, good discussion sometimes. Who would you cast as who? In what role? Okay. Actually, no. Ooh. Oh. Uh-oh. The actor who played the preacher in Preacher. Oh, the main actor. I think he would play Banshee really well. Even though he's got the wrong coloured hair, I think he would play it really, really well. Oh, no, not Banshee. No. The actor who played Priest, the priest in in Preacher. That's the other comic that was just a standalone series. As the commander of the Starjammers, Scott's father. Aaron Paul. Who's Aaron Paul? Do I know the name? What's he been in? Let me just check up who Aaron Paul is. Oh, he was in Breaking Bad. Yeah, the assistants. Yeah, Jesse in Breaking Bad. As Cyclops. I think he'd be more suited to Iceman. Okay, so we're now 30,000, just these top two. But yeah, the guy who played the preacher in Preacher, would be the best one for the commander of the Starjammers. I can't remember his name, but he's a father of Scott and Havoc and Cyclops. Ah, Walter Cranston from Breaking Bad. What role should he play? Catch you later. But think Corsair, yes. But think about Walter Cranston. Who should he play in a Marvel role? Was it Bryan Cranston? Bryan Cranston. Who? Yeah. Anyway, catch you later. See you next time. Have fun and enjoy Marvel Contest of Champions. Thank you for the likes. Come on. There we go. Perfect. One more round and I'll have the milestones. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to do this week's quest. A side quest. I haven't done that yet. Okay. Yeah. Nah, I'll probably do that tomorrow. So, or tonight in bed before going to sleep. Cool, perfect timing. Oops. Cool, knocked him down. Comrade Beardo. Not Captain Beardo. Comrade Beardo. Heal. Oh good, I got my charge. The other day I took Ebony Moore into a path, and yes, he was difficult getting the first charges up, but once he had those charges up on the second and third and fourth fights, he was doing some serious damage with his degen. Okay, that gets me that, which leaves 2 stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, basically everything above thing. So yeah, it's been interesting. Actually, there you go, Bryan Cranston, because he's done the whole board thing as Professor X, old Professor X. So what else? Who else can we cast as? Cool. Thank you for the likes, everyone. And I may open some battle chip crystals after this. Everything above the thing. There we go. Basically, my seven sets of top characters in my 2-star, or basically any of my roster, will usually get me to the first milestone. Goodies. Well, after this fight, I'm going to have a donut and another drink. Cool. Okay. Let's just have a cinnamon donut. So, excuse me. Cheers. Okay. And thank you all who came for the raid party and the likes. Ooh, stunned. Cool. Oh, someone else just liked me. Thank you very much. Hope I'm being entertaining and everything. And thank you, the person who joined on the very first stream and advised me my audio was crap. That's what happens when you do upgrades and don't test everything to make sure nothing's broken. You assume it's going to work, you make mistakes. What's the comment? If you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. Done. And I do have a, I think I do have a 6-day. Well, I know I've got a 6-day in my frost. Cute. Yep. But what else? Okay. You go there. Whee! Oh yeah. I mean, I've only been going for 2 hours, probably another 10 minutes on top of that from the other streams that didn't work, but yeah, 2 hours is not too bad. Cool. I do actually like Taskmaster. Once you understand how to play him, he's really good. The only thing I dislike is you have to take a buff, a debuff, or take a damage over time to start the reduction counter on the duration. And my personal opinion is that should be the base ability, and Taskmaster's unlocked ability is that every time you do a successful task, i.e. hit with a light, copying the opponent's abilities, you should get that, would do a one trigger of the count of the reduction. So 10 copies would get you 100% reduction on your on your debuffs, and you would then become debuff immune. That would be a really good mechanism. It's not, you'd still potentially have to take hits and everything like that, and like any void debuffs, you'd still have them until you shrug them off. But I think that would be a good tune-up. It would make him OP, but he'd make him very, very useful, for example, to Biohazard, or any one of those pars. You know, or Caltrops, or anything like that. Cool. Now, okay, 3 more fights. Yep, perfect. Cool. And there we go. We have unlocked all the milestones for each of the arenas. Oh, sorry, the rank rewards, not the milestones. Okay. Okay, hero use is done. Science advancement is done. Alright. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look over here. So, meh. Not quite 6,006 stars. Oh, we've got 2 crystals here we can open. So let's open a Cavalier crystal from my Thronebreaker. Gives the whole, what, 1% of a 6 star. Okay, so this is either a new hero or a dupe. Maxig. Dupe Maxig. Okay, let's see what we get for this crystal. Oh! This is a dupe non-Maxig. Whoa! Well, that's good. I mean, I've already got him as duped 6 star, but still. Nice. Very nice. Okay, let's buy a few more of these. Okay, I'm not buying any of those or those. Gold there, but let's go and get the, if I got 46, I can get 4. Ooh, nice, some credits. Okay, well, it's been over 2 hours. I've done some AQ. I've done some leveling up. And as you can see, so one more move in AQ. There we go. Alright, so I think for me, I'm calling it for the time being. And thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the crystal opening, because that 5-star was a surprise to me. Yeah. And until next time, have fun and stay safe.